Hey guys, welcome back to Steve Basinger Fishing. This video is going to be a little bit different than most of my other videos. There's not anything in here where I'm really talking to the camera much at all. This is from a fishing trip down to Alabama with me and a few of my friends where we just got together. Hadn't seen each other in years and just got together and did some fishing. Well, this video is going to be kind of a compilation of 3 days of fishing. We had a lot of really bad conditions. It was cold, wet, and windy for nearly every day, so I actually really didn't do a lot of recording. But what I'd like to do with this video is I'll do some voiceovers like this and kind of talk you through conditions and what led us to the final day where we really smashed them, and I'll link that in this video as well. So anyways, in this video we're on Lake Guntersville for 3 days, and of the conditions we have, this day was actually pretty good. The first day was pretty good. It was plenty warm. I mean, you see me in shorts here, but wind was howling. It was getting it. We literally just put the boat in the water. I think this is Wes's 3rd cast, and he's hooked up on a swim jig like immediately. It's not a big one, but you really can't get upset with that at all.
When will you be back? Oh, he's gone for like a week. Oh my god,
There's one. Yep. Right at me. Yeah. Whew, we're on the board. He hit the fire out of it too.
Did you just change colors or a brand?
Color is basically the same. I just changed the brand. This one's a one knocker too. Thank you, buddy. And that's moving the boat 10 yards from, maybe not even 10 yards from where we were. All right, now we can go home. I remember the name of that lake. I'm happy now. Yeah. That was way out there too. I think he's smaller than that other one I caught. No kidding, except that one you caught. That's all right. We're gonna catch bigger ones than that. It's gonna be all right. Yeah, look at this. Look how much the grass got thicker in like a foot of, like we went from 4.5 to 3.5, and the grass all of a sudden got thick. Well, now it's coming back off, but we're also getting deeper too. So here we are basically 2 days later. I didn't film the day before this because it just rained on us a bunch, but what we've pretty much found is a pattern where if we could get on eelgrass on a hard bottom. So like in this case, it was like a fine sand, somewhat a pea gravel bottom, and eelgrass, and we were ripping lipless baits and chatterbaits out of it. Eric just caught one on I think that was technically a thunder cricket that he caught it on. But what we decided to do was to start on the mouth of this creek and kind of work our way back. I mean, if you guys fish there, you see that bridge right there. You guys probably know where this is. I actually don't know the name of this place, but it's just where we happened to start that day. And we ended up catching a few off this little spot right here.
We're doing pictures.
You know, the other thing was the conditions were much colder on this day too. You can see us pretty bundled up. I think it was like 46 degrees when we got up that morning and started fishing. It was breezy, windy.
Sadly, I think most of my chatterbaits are in
It
green,
kind of
also in
sucked.
black
It was a
and
cold day, and the fish were really not having it. We
'Cause where I live
thought
in
we kind of
Florida,
figured a
Illinois,
little
that
something
was-
out on this spot, and we did,
It
but
was the colors.
it definitely wasn't the end-all be-all throughout the day.
There's one too.
Fire crawl.
Good.
I think we'll chill out here for a while.
That's a good 3.5 maybe.
Yeah.
That one's actually fat too.
First ever fire crawl chatterbait fish. You come down to Guntersville, they say that's important. Maybe they're right. There's one. Oh my goodness. Oh. He ate it too. I mean, freaking choked it and popped the ever living crap out of it too.
There's different grass here. I think it's. I was just getting right when you were.
It's like a milfoil.
Yeah, right when you were setting the hook, I was going to throw it up there. But...
Chunky. I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Wes. Here we are again, one more time, last day of bad weather. And we decided to go about a different approach. We went clear as far back as we could in this creek and started to work our way out. And what we have here, it's just a big flat, well, sort of big flat, with a ditch running through the middle. And it was fairly clear water through here. It's hard to see in this shot, but there's like two veins running parallel to each other of eelgrass up there, pretty much right where I just cast it. And we'd already caught two little fish, and then I missed a good one in there on our first pass through there, and then we came back through here, and I'm burning this trap through here, and you rip it out of that grass, and like that one just, it's probably the hardest hit I had all week. You guys aren't gonna believe this, but I was ripping it. Come on in here. That'll work.
Hey, now.
Well, I should probably just leave him there and get the pliers. Wes, toss down that way. I know there's a couple strips down that way. Oh. Yeah, that's not a bad one.
No, good.
Three
3.5.
something, yeah. Thank you. Eric, you mind taking some pictures?
For the Instas.
Yeah. For the gram, for the IG. Got to influence my people, you know. At this point, we're just on the other side of this bridge. The other side was the flat we just came from. And we're still pursuing this shallow grass deal, but when we'd come up on a bridge, we would fish it. Guntersville in the spring is always pretty notorious for the bridges being pretty good, the riprap being pretty good, and disregarding the fact that this is just a typical, you know, textbook area to be good. We felt it was a good idea to try to hit them every time we came across them. Now, all my research says that the bridges kind of have windows where they're good or not good.
Oh shit, there's a fish.
For us, all week, the bridges were not very good. I think
net, please.
we only caught maybe 2 fish, maybe 3, the whole
No,
week
I just
off of
hooked 'em in
one
the
of them,
back.
off of bridges, and this was, I think, the last one we caught.
Yeah, it's
but
still
regardless,
not, but
I think
not
they
as
were
big as I thought he
probably good. Definitely something to keep in your back pocket or to look into for sure if you're going there for tournament practice or just to go fish like we were. There's definitely fish there. I will say it's very few times you pull up to a bridge and there's not like 8 to 10 boats sitting on it. So be prepared for that if you go fish bridges at Guntersville. So still sticking with that shallow eelgrass deal, we are in the same creek, same cove, still moving a little bit further out. And this is, in essence, the last bank. You can see that's the main lake right there that we're looking at just to the right. The last bank halfway out into the main lake, and we had already caught one fish. Someone in the back of the boat caught a fish just a little bit towards the back on this same bank. I know we missed one or two others. So we noticed there's a group of fish here, and the closer we were getting to the main lake, the more bites we were getting. This one here actually hit me real hard and then ran at the boat. I thought I missed him, but he's actually on the whole time. I think he hit it like 3 times. One of the more aggressive strikes that we got through the worst weather parts of the week. I don't think I got him real good.
Oh, on the track.
Appreciate it. Well, just nope, we ain't gonna do that.
Take that whole thing.
All right. Oh, he's got a little spot on him. Look at that. He's got a tattoo like me. It's just a little one that doesn't really matter, but at least you can say you have a tattoo. All right, last little spot of the day before we ran out of camera light. Again, this is the same pocket, and we're just moving on up the bank.
It's green. It's green.
That
green
bank
grass,
off to your
too,
left is actually a little main lake point right before you hit the main river channel, and we've kind of moved back into this little pocket. And believe this next cast or two, I catch a fish,
I mean, we're
and
54
it's the first fish that we caught in this pocket, but we actually caught a few.
Almost
Yep,
made it
there
to
it is.
53 in here.
No, maybe not. We actually got a few in this pocket. It was just a flat. I don't even know if there was a ditch running through this. I don't remember if there was. Directly out in front of us, you have a small creek that comes in, so there's probably a channel somewhere. We did get a number of bites in here. A few of them would have been keeper size, but for the most part, these were on the smaller side. But it was certainly interesting to come to a little pocket, and we got a number of bites out there. We didn't find anything else really like this all week that was on the shallow grass deal. But it was pretty neat finding a little pocket where you just had a little wad of them in there that all wanted to bite. Barely got it. Thank you. It's an ugly one. What do you think that little sore is?
I don't know. It's
Ugly.
herpes?
Yeah, he's got the herpes. He's got the herpes.
What?
Did he do it?
Oh, what? It felt like grass. It wasn't even moving. Chatterbait.
Look at you. I'm so proud of you, buddy. I was literally about to hand you my rod and go, here, kid, do it. All right, can we go home now, Wes?
No, we're still catching. That was to the right.
Uh-huh. All right, guys, that's going to be pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you guys pick something out, or pick something that's useful in this video out of here. Just as I'm watching it and editing it, like, it's got my mind going on things we could have been trying to do as well. And it makes me feel like I need to go back to Guntersville and hop in a tournament somewhere. Not like this was a big bag, but just the way it culminated in the end. And like, again, I'll link that next video. It did end up coming out pretty good. We really started to figure some stuff out. So anyways, heck of a lake. It was such a fun trip. Hope you guys like this video. If you did, give me that thumbs up, like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. And until the next time, folks, we'll see you on the water.